What's up, guys? It's your boy G True playing another session of DCuo. We're not actually playing right now. We're having another DCuo discussion, and this discussion is based on why people are leaving DC, and the reason that we think people are leaving DC, and the reason that we think the devs should take very seriously. Okay, so I got my friend No Hills. I probably remember him from the last video. Um, he's very cool. He's really big on the villain side, and he's basically gonna put the villain standpoint on it. Me being a hero, I just came to get on my villain real quick. Fear streak, you know what I mean? He looking dope with the yellow ring, but basically we trying to get a synopsis of why we think people are leaving. But I'll let No Hills tell you his perspective, then I'll put my 2 cents on it. So you can go ahead, man.
Why I think people are leaving. First reason, it is just the power balancing.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons, but the most important is they just don't feel important because you know how all these low levels are coming in and they don't have high SP and they're getting out DPS by people with like 100 SP and they have 200 and something skill points. That makes a person really mad, right? It makes them really want to just stop because it makes it feel like they don't want to do this shit anymore. Excuse me, but it makes them feel like, what's the point of working on skill points? What's the point of playing this if there's no grind in it? What's the point of doing any of this?
Right.
So it just kind of makes them want to stop.
So from what I understand, what you just said was you wanted there to be more balancing, basically. Like for the veterans, I know they all feel like, well, I know that because I'm a veteran myself. I've been in this game for like 5 years. That DC needs to be, I wouldn't say catered to the veterans, but they should hear them out more because they've been here longer. And I can totally feel that, I feel like me as a longtime DC player have been ignored before. I feel like now they're listening to us and they're trying to, but I feel like a little bit too little too late. But yeah, one of the main issues I want to touch on this is something that you just said, power balancing. That is something that is a crucial issue. Like an ice DPS can just come in here, 50 skill points, right? I could be hard light, 210 skill points, and he might have like 1 CR up on me and it'll still win. Power balancing. Need to fix it.
But you gotta also think though, he's not really spec into all of his crits. So he probably wouldn't catch up to you. It depends on who's playing it. Now if he had probably might mods in there, he had like all 7.3s and all might 7 mods, there's no way you're gonna catch up with him.
I just feel like my bad, you keep going.
But I don't think he's gonna catch up with you if he's not spitting to all of his crits. It makes you rapid, but they need all their crits. Now let's say if they had all their crits, oh yeah, you're not catching up to that. That's hard to catch up to. Now there are some powers that really can keep catching up to ice, like sorcery and earth, and that's just me. That's just me, myself, and I. And that's what I think, but that's just how I see it. So skill points still do matter, just they don't matter as much anymore. It's just the gears is carrying us.
I really feel like they need to scale skill points, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's harder, I know it's easier said than done, but I feel like for DC to last and what they're doing right now and what they want to do, I feel like they should really give people a chance to, like, if you have skill points, if you have a higher number of skill points to somebody, they should really make it matter. Because, like, if you have, like, a good 50, not 50,000, like 5,000 precision, right?
Yeah.
Compared to somebody that has, like, 5,200, he may have, grinded to get that extra 60 skill points to get that 200, but is he really, like, making that big of a difference? Like 200 precision is it gonna really make that big of a difference? Not when the powers are making so much of a difference. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really feel like power balancing is a serious issue. I know a lot of people that left because fire didn't get corrected. Um, Nerfing of quantum, nerfing of. I know I got pissed off when they nerfed off Earth. Uh, my friend mad because they nerfed Celestial a little bit, and all these other powers. And I just feel like they need to start focusing on how they want the powers to be from now on, rather than update to update to update. You know what I mean? Like, make a general synopsis of what you want that power to do and how strong it's going to be on the power scaling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, besides power scaling, what else is...
What else is there really to fix?
Yeah, what else is there to fix? Like, what do we need to tell the devs to be like, this is what you need to fix your game right now?
Just start, refine more. At least, try to talk to them more. You know what I mean? Just
more communication.
Yeah, more communication, especially on the PlayStation side, because people are getting really butthurt, because they're not getting no more attention.
Yeah.
And people are feeling very hurt that the Xbox One players are hitting vapor ores. Me personally, I don't really give a fuck about it. Congratulations for them. But it's yeah.
Right. I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's not even about Xbox versus PS4 in this moment. I just feel like that we're, as a community, there's not enough. There's a big gap between us and the top devs like Meps or, Prey. You know what I mean?
But if you actually think about it, Meps isn't actually he's just a community manager. By the way, he's not actually a developer. So I really don't understand why people say fuck Meps, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't understand that either, man. But look, but look, to be honest, we're just shooting a messenger. But look, it's the fact that I just think that we need more, people that will be on the game like, oh, we have a problem here, we have a problem here. It's all good to, cry on the forums and be like, oh, okay, well, that's messed up. And, we'll fix it from there. But, it's actually another thing to experience it with the player. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure the devs should be playing this game, since they made it themselves. Because that would be kind of stupid,
I think they played it, but I think they played on the hero side. I do think that. So
you think playing on different sides is kind of one of the reasons why it's different?
That's what I think. I think they do play on different sides than us.
Being a villain, do you feel any? No, I'm going to touch on that on a different subject. All right, I'm going to touch on it at a different time. But as far as people leaving DC, do you think that we can recover from this?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. That's what I want to. All right. Well, guys, you heard our thoughts on it. What are your thoughts? Comment down in the section below. Subscribe if you're new. Tell the community, what do you think? Because this is a community, even on the channel, it's a community, and I really want to make this something that everybody enjoys. So let us know how you feel about DC being the way it is right now and what we can fix. If you're new, we welcome you, but if you're a veteran and you miss the way DC used to be back in the tier 4 days, tier 5 days, tier 3 days, I feel you. And I just want to make a piece where new players and old players can actually come together. And I feel like the devs and the developers are a really crucial part of that. So I really want to get this out to them and get this out to the community as large and try to get them to understand, what can be changed. You know what I'm saying? So, as always, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next vid.